Halito family, it's your brother Makai. Listen, I've been prompted and directed to do this video about the American bald eagle. So if you're seeing an eagle, if you're having visions of eagles, and you don't understand what it means, I'm your boy. I'm here to tell you. So, first off, let me start by saying that if you look on the American dollar, you will see the bald eagle. The bald eagle is, quote unquote, the representative bird for the United States, but it dates back to the Native American, the American Aborigine. There you go. Since the beginning of time. A spirit animal is an animal that connects with you, that can give you guidance. Because if you're out in nature and you're by yourself, a human may not be able to come and speak this information to you, but the prime universal creator, the great spirit, whatever you would like to deem it, can definitely speak to you through the insects, the animals, and different things. The eagle absolutely represents a hierarchy in regards of responsibility, protection, leadership. This is why you will see a Native American chief. Usually his headdress will have eagle feathers. I remember I had an encounter with a shaman when I was in Niagara Falls, and he was playing his guitar, and I went up to him and I asked him a question. I said, in this shamanism thing, give me some tips and tools. And what he said was, he said, you have to earn your eagle's feather. He said, now, when they went to obtain an eagle's feather, they nest in high places. So it was a dangerous thing. So to bring back an eagle feather was a magnificent feat, because it meant that they had to face their fears. They had to climb up high into the trees or onto the sides of the cliffs of mountains or wherever they may nest, because eagles nest high. So that's why the eagle feather was such a value. No, they didn't kill the eagle and took the feathers. I mean, it's a possibility they could find a dead eagle in nature and take their feathers as well. But just for, the eagle is protected right now. They have laws because it's an endangered species. But let's get into the spirituality of the eagle. Native Americans, just for conversation's sake, or American Aborigine shamans would use the eagle feathers to cleanse the aura. The feathers are synonymous with the element of air. Element of air deals with high-mindedness. So when we start thinking eagle, you start seeing these things, it is prompting you to think on a higher level, or as to rise above your situations and look down from a bird's view perspective and see life through a different scope. It is more or less, an eagle is more strategic in how it hunts. It does have all the talons and the 20/20 vision and the speed and agility, but it still has to have a form of intelligence. And this is what this bird represents. It represents mental fortitude, for you to be mentally strong. It also represents being between two realms, being not so spiritually high, you're no earthly good. So because it flies so high in the heavens, it's between two worlds. It can come down to earth, but it also can go up in the heavens. That's another symbol of the American eagle. So if you're seeing an eagle, that's what it may be telling you. To balance yourself, to not be so spiritually high that you're no earthly good. Sometimes we'll get so involved in our spirituality that we forget the physical aspect of this existence that we have. And the ego kind of brings that back to fruition, to the front of your mind, is to have a balance. It's cool to be spiritual, but you still have physical aspects of this life that you got to deal with. Another aspect of the ego is, if you see eagles flying above you a lot, it means that opportunity is coming. It just means you need to garner up your courage and prepare yourself, because an opportunity is getting ready to come. The universe, the universal prime creator, the great spirit, whatever you want to call this energy, it is letting you know through the signs and wonders through nature that opportunity is getting ready to come. your way and to help you fly above the mundane aspects of your life. The eagle also wants you to know to see yourself in a greater light than you are already seeing yourself. If you see yourself as small, you're going to move in that energy. You're going to move in that mind frame or that state of mind. So you have to see yourself larger than life. And this is what the ego is. That's why when you see the ego, the wingspan is phenomenal. You know, you got to see yourself as that thing that you want to become. You have to see yourself so you begin to move that way, speak that way, talk that way. You know, you definitely want to always see yourself in a great light. It's okay to do the shadow work. We're in a retrograde right now. Do the shadow work, but don't beat yourself up. I have a saying that if you're not satisfied with where you are right now in life, look behind you and see how far you came. You know, it's not perfection, it's progression. You ain't got to be perfect. You just got to keep progressing. Evolution comes with time. We want it fast, but some things come better later in life when we have the mental fortitude to understand. And so if you've been seeing the eagle, my brother, my sister, is letting you know opportunities are beginning to come your way. So you need to begin to see yourself in a greater light than you're already seeing yourself. You have to believe that you are great. You have to know that you are great internally. You can't look for someone outside of you to give you that confirmation. You have to know it inside. Also, the ego is prompting you to embrace your weaknesses with your strengths because it is balance. See, perfection is transition. In the American Aborigine culture, when the ancestors passed on, they call it a graduation because they're graduating to another dimension. What we are here doing is we are perfecting ourselves. This is a self-mastery class, so to speak, if you want to put it into a capsule so that you can digest it. We have a duty to ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves. Yes, we are here to get monetary gains, but remember, your value is whatever you put in yourself. So if you have a formal education, that's cool. But these things that I'm speaking of is beyond the realm that man created. See, in this matrix, there's no limitations. The limitations was given to you, but it's our job to be as the ego and fly above those limitations. You should not accept what's being told to you if it's a limitation on your purpose. If someone is telling you to forget about your dreams and your goals and it's not reality, you need to check yourself because first of all, why are you looking for the approval for someone to tell you what you need to do with your life? Do you understand? Most of us have amnesia and we have no idea who we are, but we've been here before. We are here to fulfill our spiritual contract. And I'm here to help you realize these things. But no one can do it for you but you. So everybody has an opinion on what you should do, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing. What works for them may not work with you or work for you. You know what I mean? So pretty much when you see the ego, it is prompting you to see yourself in a greater light. 2, prepare because opportunities are coming. 3, to embrace the good and the bad and understand that you must be spiritual, but you have to be able to function in this physical reality. Not to mention, embrace the shadow aspect. Embrace your weaknesses as well as your strengths. This balances you. It gives you something to work on while you're fulfilling your spiritual contract. So each time you see an eagle or any type of insect or animal, Google it. Look it up because it's most likely the universe speaking to you, giving you a message. And your message today for the person who's seeing the eagle or you're having visions of the eagle or the eagle's your spirit animal. This moment right now, opportunities coming. Get out of your own way. See yourself larger than life. Embrace your flaws and love your strengths. It is what makes you. It is what balances you. Don't be so earthly high, spiritually high that you're no earthly good. Have a balance with your spirituality and your physical walk in life. Hey, it's been your brother, Shaman Makai, and I will see you very soon. I hope this video was helpful and it touched you. Hey, like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, Peace.